Okay, so today we're going to do the foggy day, so number 15. Okay, so let's do the warm-up. It's a word warm-up for the foggy day. Okay, let's play.
Ready. Go. Light.
Light. Okay, so light. So I have the light on in the room. Light.
Light.
Light. So many light bulbs. Light.
Light.
Light. And you can light a candle. So the fire can be the light. Light the candle. So one more time. Light. Next one.
Worse.
Worse.
My skin is getting worse.
So my skin is getting worse. So worse is bad. And then getting even more bad. Worse.
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 The weather became worse.
So the weather was bad and then it became worse. The weather became worse. So snowing and windy. So the weather became worse.
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 Her flu got worse.
Her flu got worse. So flu is being sick. So you start off being a little sick and then you get very sick. So her flu got worse. Okay, so we have light in the room, and worse. Worse is bad and then even more bad. Worse.
Way.
Way. Okay, so way is going in the direction, so straight ahead, this way, or that way, or this way, so the direction.
Way.
Way. So this is the way through the grass.
Way.
Way. This is the way to the mountain. Way. Next one.
Foggy.
Foggy. So all of the cloud is fog. So foggy. It's a foggy day.
Foggy.
Foggy. So it's very difficult to see when it is foggy.
Foggy.
Foggy. Okay, so let's go through them again. So light, worse, foggy. Okay, let's do the quiz.
Way.
Way. Okay, so we go down this way on the pathway and this way to the mountain. So way.
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 Foggy.
Next one, foggy. So very foggy in the sky. So the bridge is difficult to see because it is foggy. And it's difficult to see the trees because it is foggy.
Foggy. Worse.
Worse. So her flu is getting worse.
Her flu got worse.
Her flu got worse.
My skin is getting worse.
My skin is getting worse.
The weather became worse.
And the weather became worse.
Light.
Next one, light. You can see the light in the sky. Next one, there are many light bulbs and light a candle. So light.
Light.
Light. Okay, so there's way, worse, light, and foggy. Okay, so practice those words. And let's get your book ready. So let's get the foggy day ready and we'll read together. Okay, so the foggy day. And let's look at the cover. So we have Dad, we got Biff, Chip, and Kipper. So what's Dad wearing? He's wearing a scarf. Chip is wearing a scarf. Kipper and Biff are not wearing scarves, and they're wearing jackets. So how do you think the weather is? So the weather is the weather hot or cold? So with their clothes, I think it's cold weather. and it looks like it's difficult to see. So the foggy day. So it's difficult to see because of the fog. It's very foggy. Okay, so let's read the foggy day. And let's go to page 1. It was foggy. So we got Biff, Chip, and Kipper looking out the window. And it's very difficult to see because of the fog. Dad wanted to go shopping. Oh no, said the children. So Dad's getting ready to go shopping because it's very cold outside. And why do the children say, oh no? Because they looked out the window and what did they see? They saw a lot of fog. They got into the car. They were fed up. What's fed up? So fed up is angry. So why are they angry? So how's the weather? It's very cold. Okay, next one. The fog got worse. So the fog is getting bad, really, really bad. So it got worse. Dad couldn't see. So where's Dad driving? Is he driving on the road or is he driving in the garden? So why is he driving in the garden? He cannot see because of the fog. Dad stopped the car. They had to walk home. So why did Dad have to stop the car? So he cannot see and it can be very dangerous. He can have a car crash. The fog got worse. So the fog is getting bad and more bad and more bad. They were lost. So what are they doing here? They got their scarves and they're holding on to each other's scarf. So why are they doing that? So they don't get lost. This way, said Biff. No, this way, said Chip. So they don't know which way because they can't see because of all the fog. They saw a light. A monster, said Dad. So what could this be? Is this a monster? It's Mum, said the children. So they found their way home. And who's at the door? Mum and Floppy. Okay, so let's read one more time. Go back to the start. Here we go. Ready and go. The foggy day. It was foggy. Dad wanted to go shopping. Oh no, said the children. They got into the car. They were fed up. The fog got worse. Dad couldn't see. Dad stopped the car. They had to walk home. The fog got worse. They were lost. This way, said Biff. No, this way, said Chip. They saw a light. A monster, said Dad. It's Mum, said the children. Okay, so hope you read that well. And let's look at the questions and let's answer the questions. So look at page 5. Why does Biff and Chip and Kipper, why were they fed up? So when they looked out the window, what did they see? They saw it was a foggy day. And do you think it's going to be fun going outside when it's foggy and you can't see? No, it's not going to be fun. So they were angry because they didn't think it was going to be fun in a foggy day. Pages 6 and 7. Why do you think the car was on the grass? So in the book, the fog got worse, the fog got worse, the fog got worse. So when Dad was driving, was it easy or difficult to see? So it was very difficult for Dad. He could not see. So he did not know where he was. So he went on the road onto the grass. Why are they holding scarves on page 10 and 11? So when the fog was really bad, they decided to get out of the car and walk home. So they each hold on to the scarf. Why did they do that? So they couldn't see it in front of them, so in case they get lost, so they stay together. So the scarves was to keep them together. And what happened at the end of the story? Did they see a monster in the light? No. Who did they find? Who did they see? It was Mum and Floppy. Okay, let's do the word practice at the start of the book. And don't forget to look for the glasses. I think I found them. So I hope you can find them too. And you can show me next time, next lesson, you can show me what page these glasses are on. Okay, so let's repeat. It, dad, shopping, this, got, fed up, fog, had, mum, was, they, foggy, children, were, worse, stopped, walk, home, way, saw, light, monster. Okay, so try to read the book, try it about 4 times at least. So have some good practice for next lesson. And let's try the workbook. Okay, so here's the workbook, so the foggy day. And let me get my red pen. Here we go, and red color. And let's go to page number 2. Okay, so we have to find the difference or draw in what's missing. So we got a man wearing a suit, holding a briefcase with an umbrella and a hat. What's missing? Looks like his shoes are missing, so let's draw his shoes in. Okay, so you can draw his shoes. Next one, we have a vase with flowers. So what do you think is missing? Here we go. So we got, there's a handle here. So let's draw in this handle. It's like an ear. So a handle is missing. Draw in the handle. And let's have a look at the next picture. What's missing here? So we've got a duck in the river. We got 3 birds. What's missing? Ah, here we go. This one. So the paling and the fence. And let's draw it in. Okay. Maybe you can do a better job. And next one, what's missing here? So we've got a table, window. We've got a picture. Salt and pepper, knife, fork, spoon. Ah, here we go. The leg of the table is missing. Let's draw it in. Okay, and next one, what's missing here? So we've got a lady walking the dog. We got 3 chimneys. Ah, the smoke coming out of the chimney. So you can draw the smoke. And last one, what's missing with the tiger? Flowers here. Tiger, 4 legs. Ah, here we go, the tail. So stripes on the tail. Okay, so that's what's missing. So let's do one more time. So shoes, handle, fence, table leg. We've got smoke and tail. Okay, so let's go to page number 3. And let's read 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 1, children. Number 2, light. Number 3, monster. And number 4, car. So let's do the crosswords. So let's find number 1. So children. 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 Yeah, let's cross number 1. Okay, number 2, light. So LIGHT. And let's cross off light. Number 3, monster. So MONSTER. Let's cross off number 3, monster. And number 4, car. CAR. And let's cross 4. So one more time. Children, light, monster, car. Okay, let's go to the next page. Let's read worse, walk, light, foggy. So number 1. So it was worse, it was walk, it was light, or it was foggy. So let's do foggy. It was foggy. Okay, next one. They had to worse home, they had to light home, or they had to walk home. They had to walk home. Okay, next, and let's crosswalk. Yeah. Next one, the fog got light, or the fog got worse. The fog got worse, which means very bad. And last one, they saw a light. And let's cross light, and let's read one more time. So number 1, it was foggy. Okay, next one, they had to walk home. The fog got worse. They saw a light. Okay, and let's go to the next one. And okay, so page 5 you can do for homework. So in the storybook, a monster was, who was the monster? Mum and Floppy. And then put in sequence, how Chip came back home. Okay, so number 1, and then 2, 3, 4, matching how the story goes. Okay, and let's finish up with the wrap up. Okay, here we go. So let's play.
Ready. Go. Light.
Light. So let's spell light together. So L-I-T, light. L-I-G-H. So lie, and then T at the end. Light. T. Light. Next one, worse. So W, O-R, and then S, and finish with E. So worse.
Worse. Foggy.
Foggy. So F, O is O, G, G and G, and Y for foggy. Foggy.
Way.
Way. So W, and then A-Y together is A. Way.
Way. Next. Drag the picture in the correct order.
Okay, so let's read. So number 1, the fog got worse. Number 2, Dad wanted to go shopping. And number 3, no, this way, said Chip.
No, this way, said Chip.
Good. So number 1, Dad wanted to go shopping, which was on page number 2. So let's put that one. And what happened next? So they got out of the car. The fog got worse, which is on page 10. And no, this way said Chip on page 13. So this is it. So let's read one more time. Dad wanted to go shopping. The fog got worse. No, this way said Chip.
Dad wanted to go shopping.
Dad wanted to go shopping.
The fog got worse.
The fog got worse.
No, this way, said Chip.
No, this way, said Chip. And let's check. Very good.
Next. Select the correct answer.
So, who made a light on the foggy day?
Who made a light on the foggy day?
Was it a monster, Mum, or a police? So, was it a monster? No, was it Mum? Or was it a police? I think it was Mum. Okay, so we'll finish there. So prepare how the weather is, what day it is, what is the date. Also do your homework on page 5 of the workbook and practice reading this book at least 4 times and get ready. And find the glasses in the book. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.